Hey Virgo gang, good to see everybody. Welcome to Enchanted Cottage. This is for you if you have Virgo as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, and you are curious what is going on in matters of the heart. Virgo, we're first going to read about a past person, then we'll move on to the new person, and then we'll bring it all home for you all at the end about everything, okay? All right, Virgo, so let's take a look at this past person. We're going to go back in time first to see what this person was thinking, feeling, how they were acting, anything related to the point in time that this thing kind of went by the wayside between you and this person, Virgo. The point in time that this thing went by the wayside, Virgo gang. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Virgo. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so, okay? And certainly, if you want to ask specific questions about your personal situation, well, there is a way to do that. You can book a personal reading with me one and only one way, and that is by following the directions in the description box below this video. All right, and the likes and comments, y'all, I really, really do appreciate so much. All right, Virgo, let's talk about where this past person was at the point in time that this thing went by the wayside. All right, so for many of you, obviously, there's a lot going on here, Virgo. There's a lot going on. And what I'm getting from this thing overall is that initially, this person really, really did have a lot of emotion for you and felt like that they could go the distance when this thing first started. Felt like this was kind of a new start. For some of y'all, this is not the first breakup and reconciliation between you. This has been rocky for a minute, okay? But in your person's mind, initially, I think they came in kind of heavy, kind of fast, okay? For some of you, for sure. Okay, now, there came this point in time where they started to act distant, all right? Now, certainly, this could have, been a change of address or something of that nature. But in their mind, there were just so many obstacles in their mind, all right? But, again, this was rocky. I think there was a lot of startups and end, and startup and end, and I got that all throughout, okay? You may have married this person or talked about marriage. This is also a pregnancy card. Children may have been part of the discussion related to the situation, but certainly a lot of emotion here. Now, for some of you, this person was maybe looking at you and another person at the same time. Maybe there was a third party here. For some of you, fickle pickle. Okay, you probably got breadcrumbed. Like, they jumped in and jumped right back out as soon as they jumped in. And quite honestly, I think your person may have been, it's kind of interesting because here's what I think happened. I think for many of you, all right, let's talk about all three of these cards. For many of you, I think you were low-key, maybe you were somewhat suspicious of this person, but this person made a claim that they were suspicious of you, blamed you, and some of you, for some of this stuff, for the obstacles, and some of you got called a cheater when in fact, the person that was calling you the cheater was the one that was cheating or bailing for someone else. Either they accused you of having someone else already lined up or cheating already, seeing someone already. Either you either got accused of planning to see someone or already seeing someone. But in fact, they were the one doing it. This is called projection. People many times when somebody says something to you, especially, negative, they're actually projecting their own perceptions about what they're doing. Sometimes they're from the subconscious. Sometimes they know good and damn well what they were doing. And I think that's the case here. I think that's the case. This person thought that, came in and probably really did think you were exactly what they wanted. And then they bailed. And really, that's emotional codependence. Because what happens is, they come in and you can't do what no one can. Happiness is an inside job. This person wasn't happy coming into this thing, and you couldn't make them happy because no other human outside of that, only we can make ourselves happy. And then this person got disillusioned and bailed for somebody else, but accused you of doing that. That's what this says to me, Virgo. That's what this says. This was a rocky road here. Rocky, rocky road, right? Kind of like the ice cream flavor, except not as yummy, right? That's what I got. We got fire and water and earth and air here. You also have Aries, Taurus, and Cancer in the major arcanas. All right, so here's what we're going to do, Virgo. We're going to look. All right, that was then. All right, here's what we're going to do now. At the point in time you're watching this reading, at the point in time that you are watching this reading, Virgo, here's what we're going to do. How are they thinking about my Virgo now? What is their thoughts about this connection between them and my Virgo now? Do they miss my Virgo? Do they have any regret? Do they have emotion still for my Virgo? Even at the point this person left, they did then. We're going to see if they still do. But they did then. They had a lot of emotion, a lot of physical attraction towards you. I see all of that in the cards, even when they left, Virgo. Even when they left. I don't think they told you, though, Page of Swords in reverse that came out. I don't think they were honest about that. I really don't. All right, so let's look at this. How do they feel about you now, Virgo? What are their thoughts now? They still have some emotion. Oh, yeah. Boy, do they ever. They have a lot of what ifs. Oh, boy. Boy, do they have a lot of what ifs. Oh, and they are low-key watching you. Low-key watching you. All right. Kind of interesting, Virgo. This is a big, fat, rude awakening light bulb moment that I am seeing right here. And let's talk about it, Virgo. First of all, they're low-key watching you. And they know that you're doing well. They feel like you have bossed up. And you have grown. Okay? And you have even become more attractive now than then. What if I had... Their thoughts are these. What if I had stayed? I would be so happy. Virgo really was very loving, very nurturing, would have been a good parent, okay? This card came out again. Many of you, if you didn't marry this person, you darn sure talked about it a lot, or you thought about it. And if you don't, you may or may not know this, but if you didn't talk about it, they thought about it and still think about it. What if I had married Virgo? What if I had taken that leap of faith? I know we would have had a positive outcome eventually. I know this thing would have turned around eventually. I could have matured. And this came out like this. I could have gone from a page to a king. Okay. I had emotion here. I should have spoken. I should have spoke out. And I think they think that it's too late. And if they were to do so, it would be, a big fat heartbreak and disaster for them. But they have had the card of rude awakening. And it may be that you bossed up. And they watched this and they went, oh shit, I blew it. That's what I get from this. The light bulb moment. The light bulb moment. Clarity. I can see the truth about you, Virgo. That's what your person is saying right now. I see. And I think there's a lot of thoughts about reaching out. We're going to see if they're going to. But, you've got a page here. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is certainly communication many, many times here. And, with everything that I'm seeing, I think there's a good possibility. We're going to look at that question specifically before we look at new love opportunities in a minute. But I'm going to give you some zodiac signs before we do that, okay? We have earth, water, air, and fire. You have Scorpio, Taurus, and Aries in the major arcanas. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, Virgo. Will they reach out? They sure are thinking about it. They think about making a new start all the time. They think about you and watch you like a hawk, and they are nervous as a long-haired cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Yes, they are, Virgo. They are nervous because they feel like they are going to lose you. So I really would be shocked if they don't show up as reaching out. I would just be shocked. But they are scared to death. They are worried to death that you are gone, that they have lost you. That I see very clearly in the cards, Virgo. I think they have screwed up royally. That's what they think. So will they reach out? Yep. Oh yeah, they're gonna come clean. They ain't put this behind them. They are busted up. Oh, they're busted up. Look how overburdened they are. Look how overburdened they are. And this is why I say they're gonna reach out. They're gonna be honest. They're gonna fess up. They got so many fond memories of you. They know you're the one. They know you're the heart's true home. 4 of Wands, 11-11 card, marriage and family. Similar to the Empress, except strong soulmate connection type thing, right? They're busted up. They're busted up. And they think you are all that and a bag of chips. We pulled the Queen of Wands a while ago. Now we pull the King of Wands. They think you are their heart's true home. You're the one. I'm telling you, they're going to reach out. I would be shocked. There is a lot of physical attraction and a lot of emotion and a lot of fond memories. They look back and they go, damn, I could have had Virgo, right? Most of you are too young to remember, damn, I could have had a V8. But you know, that goes back a long time ago. And that was not even, you know, it was like, darn, I could have had a V8 because they cleaned it up for TV. But okay, we have fire, we have water, and air in this part of the reading. All right, Virgo. Yeah, they're going to reach out. We're going to see if it's going to last. They got marriage on the brain, though, I'll tell you that. We're going to see if it's going to last. We're going to see. Will it last? Will this thing last? And then we are going to look at new opportunities coming in towards you, Virgo. The new person. All right, here. Will it last? A lot of work, but it will last. A lot of work, but it will last. A lot of work, but it will last, okay? Putting the past behind and realizing that to heal from the past, let the past go, let the past bygones be bygones. A lot of work, but one more push will do it. They feel like they can, and this is lasting. This is, you know, a marriage card once again. You pull the 4 of Wands, the 11-11 card again. I can't make this up, Virgo. All right, here's what we're going to do now. Virgos, let's look at what new things might be coming towards you in areas of romance, Virgo. New things coming towards the Virgo. Something new coming towards the Virgo. Let's get a vibe check on the new person, Virgo. Vibe check on the new person. How are they vibing towards you? How are they vibing towards you, Virgo? Let's take a look. Ooh. They love you, Virgo. They see your value. Damn. Damn, Virgo. This is... They're being honest. Ooh, good Lord. Look at this. Look. Marriage, family, pregnancy. They see your value. They think you're all that. They think you've got a higher vision, that you're strong and stable. You know, this is a high court card in earth energy, Virgo. You're an earth sign, okay? Look at this equal give and take. Look at the tables turning in your direction. Look at the honesty. Look at the long-term commitment right here, divinely guided coming in. And look at the resilience and the lasting, okay? I can't make this up. This is incredible, okay? Divinely guided. This is probably strong soulmate type energy. Perseverance, ability to overcome things. Honest, no secrets here. Fairness, balance, equal give and take, okay? You know, if this was what you were interested in, but the past part resonated, they may be right. They may have blown it, right? Okay? Look at that. Very nurturing. A lot of emotion here. A lot of emotion. Let's give you the zodiac signs in this part of the reading. We have Taurus and we have Libra and Aries, Scorpio. All right, and then we have Earth energy. Of course, being a Virgo sign, right? An Earth sign. All right, let's pull it all together and see what else we can tell you about your love life, family, money, anything like that, Virgo gang. What else can we tell you? What else can we tell you guys, Virgo? Let's take a look, Virgo. All right, Virgo, you're not going to be single long. You're not going to be single long, I'm going to tell you that. 9 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Cups reversed. Whoever this is that you deal with, whether it's the past person or the new person, you're their one and only, and vice versa. And you, my friend, are bossing up. You're standing in your own power, okay? And I don't know if this is bossing up as far as like leveling up with the type of person that you start working with or start dealing with, connecting with, if it's someone new, or if this other person in your past has matured. You take what resonates. But I think this is a win either way for you, Virgo. This is an amazing reading, okay? Working on you, not worried about other people, and then boom, look what happens. And you have fire, energy, and water and earth in this part of the reading as well. All right, let's pull some romance oracles for you, Virgo. This is a pretty cool reading. Some of you need to work through any codependency issues, right? Where you're people-pleasing, trying to please others at your own expense, or trying so hard to be what somebody else wants you to be that you forget who you are and you kind of lose yourself, okay? Some of you are looking at reconciliation, right? And having heart-to-heart conversations with that person, right? And let's pull one more from the middle. Forgiving and learning, right? Sometimes that's even, you know, back to childhood traumas, because that's so important. And I do think for many of you Virgos, this is probably a life partner that we are talking about, something really lasting, whether it's the new person or not. This has been a winner as far as I can see, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing so. And certainly if you want to ask specific questions, book a personal reading with me by following the directions in the description box below this video. And thank you so much for the likes and comments, guys. I appreciate that. Many blessings.